And welcome another management on the show. We have the management of Bharat Electronics joining us. Bhanu Prakash Srivastava, the director, additional charge chairman and managing director at Bharat Electronics, is speaking with us. Hi, good to have you on the show. First, on the back of the new orders that you won from Indian Army and Defence Ministry, these are of course for electronic fuses, etc. Help us understand how these orders are different from the earlier ones that you had bagged, and overall, how's the pipeline looking for this one?
This order is for supply of electronic fuses for Indian Army, and this is for next 10 years. We won on competitive tender, and it has gone through all evaluation trials by Indian Army, and that's how we got the order. So it's around 4,522 crores without taxes. So what you have seen in media from Army 5,300, it is with taxes.
Right. Mr. Srivastava, with these orders that you've surpassed the earlier sales guidance already of 20,000 crore rupees and order inflow at 23,000 crores now, what's your new target for FY24? Are we looking at you touching 30,000 crores?
See, we have already reached close to around 23,200 crores. So definitely, which is higher than what guidance we have given. The reason being, some of the procurement process have been fast-tracked by MOD. So quite a few, one or two more orders are there in the pipeline. So definitely what my envisage is it will be around 25,000 crore plus. But in these defense orders now only three months are left out. So it's very uncertain whether something will come this year or spill over to April. So that will come to know only by end of March, where we reach.
Okay, Mr. Srivastava, let's see where you reach, but definitely looks like you're likely to beat that guidance because you're pretty much there. But in terms of the elections also lined up, do you think that's going to impact the decision making a bit? What do you think could be the implication of the elections next year?
I don't think there should be a major slowdown, but yes, it will be process as usual.
And what about the supply disruptions owing to the ongoing Israel-Hamas war, which will delay the delivery of components, we assume?
Yes, we are facing supply chain constraint, especially after this Israel war has broken up. So there are issues in supplies from Israel and some other sources. So we are trying to sort it out, working with our OEMs. But yes, there is some impact we are facing. So let us see. Though they are assuring that a few months things will be back, but we are keeping our finger crossed. Challenges are there, supply chain challenges. Semiconductor continue to be a challenge, though there was easing up, but there are devices which where OEMs are quoting long delivery times. Similarly, impact of Israel war is still there. So we are working out to mitigate these challenges. Let us see.
Right. Mr. Srivastava, could you highlight the impact on the business, margin, as well as growth owing to the ongoing geopolitical tensions?
There may be impact on executions, but may not be on the margins. But yes, it might be impact on executions. But that what will be impact and how we are able to cope up and recover, that will be known only in fourth quarter when we complete the supplies.
Right. And, the government, as we understand, is working on a lot of initiatives to accelerate exports as well. How's the traction in the export market for you?
Exports, whatever we committed this financial year, around $90 million, we will be able to achieve.
Okay, so that's a precise number coming in. And also talk to us about the non-defense space, metro rail projects, even EVs for that matter, because EVs was one important thing for you just ahead of elections.
See, non-defense, though we are diversifying in civil aviation field, rail and metro fields, some other areas also like cyber security, software as a business, homeland security. These are the area where non-defense we are working. But since defense also is increasing, that growth is there. So our ratio of defense to non-defense will remain in the range of 85-15 or something.
Right. And lastly, your earlier guidance, is that intact for FY24? The revenue growth guidance of 15%, margin guidance of 21 to 23%?
Our margin guidance are intact. We will able to maintain that margins within the range we have given the guidance.
Okay, Mr. Srivastava, on that note, we let you go. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us. So the margin guidance is intact, likely to beat their order inflow guidance for the year. That's the latest coming in from Bharat Electronics. But time now to